Okay, now we've sewn on the first side of the body, going from point A all the way down to where the wing is going to be attached. Now you can see I've got a lot of pins in this piece now. Those pins are very important. What I've done is I started pinning back here on the tail, matching up the tail because it's the easiest part to match up. And then I match here. I'm matching. I've gone a little bit more diagonal because I've also put in another one of those pins to show where the wing attachment is, where I need to stop sewing. And I've pinned it all the way up here. Yeah, bird looks a little angry here. But you really want this to stay where you put it. Because if it gets out of alignment a little bit, the body of the bird may be a little crooked. You can see here when it comes to the embroidery, I stopped about a ½ inch from the end. Well, maybe more like, yeah, about 1 centimeter and 1.2 centimeters from the end, because I may need to clip it, or I may need to do something where I tug and pull at it to make it fit where it's supposed to go. Felt can be really nice that way because you can, number one, it doesn't fray. You can just cut it off straight if you need to. But if you do need to make it tug a little bit and move it around, you can. And especially when you're doing a lot of embroidery, and this is a fair amount of embroidery, the material will sometimes, as you're pulling on the stitches, will kind of pull the felt a little and shrink it a little bit. It causes it to feel like it's shrinking. So having this little end on is just in case I need it. Now, oh, I got that hooked there. Now you can see I've pulled my thread through, and there's a little knot that's kind of hanging out there. You can take a pair of tweezers and just kind of stuff it back in if you really need to, but know that the beak is going to go right over the top of this, so it really doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip it around, okay, and now I'm going to start, let me see if I can get in here. Sometimes you end up going through that knot and it's really annoying. Go slowly. Do not do this if you are in a hurry, if you're a little upset about something. Don't do this because you want to be able to concentrate. And I pin them together with my fingers. And I start slowly pulling these stitches through. And another reason to go slowly is you got a lot of pins in here, and things will begin to catch. And if you're like me, you find that incredibly annoying. So you're going to stitch all the way around here, slowly, 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 until you get to the wing attachment. And that's where the next video is going to come in.